Hey guys, Joe here. Real quick before we get to this video about why dropshipping with TikTok is a bad idea, I want to let you guys know that the price of our course, Instant E-commerce Asset, is going to be increasing. The base price is going to be going from $497 to $997. And the reason for that is Mike and I realized that, we're one of the few people online actually selling a course like this that actually do what we're talking about. This is still dropshipping, high ticket dropshipping is still our highest moneymaker in our online portfolio, and it's the core of our business. And we're going to be adding a lot of great stuff to the course in December, including how you can get more sales with YouTube ads and how you can get more sales with long tail SEO, like I talk about in my KGR case study videos. It's been working out really, really well for us and having a compounding effect on the stores that we're executing it on, or the store, I should say, rather. We're still working on it for some of our other ones, but yeah, the one store we're doing it on, it's having a fantastic effect. And yeah, so we're going to be adding that stuff, and that's why we're going to be increasing the price. So if you are on the fence, I highly recommend you pick it up at the $497 price or one of the other packages, because those are going to be going up as well, because those are only going to be good until before Black Friday and Cyber Monday ends. So that said, enjoy this episode. Hey everyone, Joe here from buildassetsonline.com, here with Mike, my brother from the same mother, I think. So today we're going to be talking about why dropshipping using TikTok is a really dumb idea and why you should do high ticket dropshipping instead. Now, the reason we're making this video is because I'm scrolling through my YouTube feed as I do, because YouTube is my favorite form of social media for whatever reason. But I found that, people are saying, oh, I tried dropshipping on TikTok. I did this. I made like 10 sales, yada, yada, yada. But, it's a lot of this theory stuff thrown out there, or like things you can do to make sales. But at the end of the day, influencer marketing, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, blah, 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 when it comes to doing dropshipping, is really, really a bad way to go about everything. So, Mike, real quick, can you explain exactly what TikTok is?
TikTok is made to be a platform where you can create short, viral videos. And so TikTok is, I think, on pace to become the biggest app in the world, if it's not already the biggest social media app. And it will probably become the biggest social media in the US. But what's cool about TikTok is that it uses the algorithm very heavily. So like how in YouTube, it will suggest different videos that you can watch on your sidebar. With TikTok, it's just all one feed of different recommended short videos. So you basically go through a never-ending scroll of just all types of random videos, whether it's like, sometimes it'll be like hair tips for women. Sometimes it'll be just like a general sort of funny skit. Sometimes it'll be some crazy redneck. And people want to sort of use TikTok right now to capitalize on virality. And you even see people making TikTok videos about how to dropship stuff. And so I think what it's turning into is it's just going to be a lot like the whole Facebook, Instagram, plus AliExpress type model of just picking a product, sending it to a TikTok influencer or making a TikTok ad, and then hoping for engagement, hoping for some sort of virality, and trying to make sales like that. And there's a lot of reasons why that is not a good idea. And it basically just stems from the type of marketing that you're doing. And so with high ticket dropshipping, you're focusing on query-based marketing. So customers are searching for a particular product or a particular product type. And if you have enough product margin built in, like we teach you how to do, you can show up right when customers are searching for that product, and then they will click on your ad and you will make some sales. Whereas with doing dropshipping on TikTok, you're more likely going to try and sell a smaller priced item to get a quicker buy, but you'll need to sort of get a level of virality. So people will need to share it. People will need to engage with it. And people will need to sort of step out of what they were doing, get interested in your product, and then go buy it.
Yeah.
And that's really the big issue.
Let's talk about a little bit of a hypothetical example there, Mike. You said that when you're on TikTok, it's like a never-ending feed, video after video after video, and you're seeing everything from like just funny stuff like I fell down and it hurt to hair videos, someone's giving hair tips. Now, let's think about the individual, what they're doing in that very moment as they're going down that rabbit hole and scrolling through their TikTok feed. This might be a person that's laying in bed, like they're just, they're before they go to sleep, they're like de-stressing and watching some videos. They could be on a line at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever favorite, wherever they like to go eat or get, their beverages of choice. There's a whole variety of things that they could be doing, but one thing they for sure are not doing is they are not engaged in shopping. That's for darn sure. And I think that's the major difference between query-based and social media marketing is that even if it goes viral on TikTok, a majority of those people that watch it are worthless. They're not valuable people to you because they're not engaged in shopping. And another thing I want to talk about is the fact that it's not evergreen. Virality is something that it goes up big and then it goes down big. So even if you have a huge successful TikTok influencer thing, or you have a good TikTok ad, and in our last video we talked about how we made one high ticket dropshipping through search-based marketing, we made one sale for over $67,000. Say you did a great job and you had that on TikTok, you're only as good as that viral ad that's dead now. Now you have to go manufacture another one. And in my opinion, Mike, I mean, in your opinion, Mike, do you think that everyone has what it takes to become a major social media influencer and manufacture these viral things one after the other and build a business on it?
No, and that's the issue, is that people will tout these screenshots of, oh, I made 5,000 sales, did 50,000, 100,000 in revenue. And meanwhile, that's just a snapshot in time for them. That's not years of sales history, of consistency, of growth. But what's even worse is that they try to get you to believe that you can do that as well. But these things are just flashes in the pan. Influencer marketing or viral marketing, it's always just going to be a flash in the pan. And if you do not have some sort of way of capturing that after even if you get sales, if you can market to them afterwards, if you don't have that process in place, then it's worthless for you. Because if you want to actually create a business that's going to last you long term, or be able to sell it, or just make it worth your time, you need to be committed to a process that's going to compound month after month or year over year. Going after something that's influencer marketing based or viral marketing based is not going to compound unless you're a very, very skilled marketer who understands how to capture people at different stages in the funnel, remarket to them, and oftentimes you're going to be breaking even on the initial transaction in the first place. So it's never really all it's cracked up to be. If you're doing query-based marketing on Google Ads and you're selling a product that's $1,000 and you have $300 margin and it costs you $100 to make a sale, then you've made $200 flat out. So there's no, now the customer is yours and you can remarket to them again, but you're playing a much different game, and a game that is much easier, especially for new business owners or new marketers.
And those sales are going to keep coming because you're going to have 1 month a set of a bunch of engaged shoppers, a next month set of engaged shoppers, month after that. And then so you can even, if you're trying to build up an audience for your business, I would say it's better to do it that way because you're building up a much warmer audience who's interested in what you're selling. So
people are searching for the same keyword, not the same people, but you're getting searches and clicks for the same keyword every month, over and over and over. And eventually you will know exactly what keywords convert the best. And so it's not a guessing game, especially after the first couple months. Once you have some data. With influencer marketing, you'll never really have the full scope of data unless you're like a legit expert marketer. You have full understanding of the demographics, you have your whole funnel set up, and that's just a totally different thing. But if you can have just keywords that you convert on at a certain percentage, then you know exactly how much you can spend to get conversions. And that's so much easier to do than doing some sort of viral strategy.
So much more powerful as well, because it's really hard data. It's keywords. It's not, this woman is 35 and she's from Nebraska. I mean, I think that keywords are a much harder form of data, because it shows that if someone is searching this keyword, odds are, they're going to buy. Whereas, all 35-year-old women from Nebraska are different,
Yeah.
Yeah. They all have different interests.
I mean, really the only appeal of this, kind of getting off track, is that by targeting a whole demographic, there's a lot more of a pool to dive into.
Yeah.
So if you're doing like a middle-aged Nebraska women dating site, there's only so many people that are in that age range in Nebraska searching for a dating site. So it's so much smaller versus just taking a demographic and going right to them and investing in getting your name out there and then converting them over time. So it's a totally different play.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, hopefully, as you've seen by this episode, not a very good play if you're just have a small business or getting started with online marketing. If you're a huge business with a big marketing budget and an expert level marketing team with money to burn, social media marketing might be a good thing to do. TikTok or whatever else. One
last example I want to make that's relevant to both. So we've talked about Wayfair before. Wayfair started out as a strictly dropshipping site. Now they have their own products, I believe, that they bring in and they private label them. They do whatever. But Wayfair started out just with dropshipping. And so the majority of their business in the beginning was getting just queries. They had started in the early days of the internet where they were just even able to, there was no competition. I think their first website was like stands.
It was like stands and more. I think TV stands and more.
Yeah. So that's how they started out. But now they're so big that they want to be known by everyone. So now they're doing TV commercials. But if Wayfair just started out, as an infant website and just went straight to buying TV commercials, it would never make sense.
Yeah, because they would just have to spend an obscene amount of money if you don't have that kind of money to spend and you're trying to get your business profitable, you're not going to invest in a TV commercial that's just going to hit a bunch of people. But it becomes that becomes down the line when you're a corporate entity and you're trying to just increase your cash flow at any cost necessary. And now, you can see that, I walk around the house singing the Wayfair jingle sometimes. It's like, Wayfair, you're all that I need. Is that it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's pretty bad, actually. It's free shipping.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that great, but the point being, they've already kind of maximized what they're going to get out of that smaller pool at the bottom of the funnel of active shoppers. And now they want to get to people before they're actively shopping so that they go to Wayfair first.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Are they going to make an actual profit on their $1 million, TV ad campaign? Are they going to automatically make $1 million back off of direct response? No. But they're hoping long term that more people come to Wayfair and they make more purchases year after year after year, and then it works out for them.
Yeah.
But for you, the listener, you're not Wayfair, and so starting out, it's best targeting that smaller pool of active shoppers so that you can get an idea of what your demographic really is, the keywords that people use, and then from there you can work your way up and do more generic stuff.
Yeah, that's right. And, I want to take a little bit of a side note here before we sign off, is that one of the things that my favorite part of doing this show is that we get the chance to use a lot of different colloquialisms. And I think you used one today that stood out to me. You said flash in the pan a few times. I think we've said straight from the horse's mouth, dollar to donuts, drop shipping sloppy seconds. leave us a comment with your favorite one, because I really enjoy when it's just a fun way to talk. I think it's one of the joys of being able to express ourselves in language is to say abstract things that have meaning but are not really what you're talking about. So anyway, yeah, let's on that note, we'll sign off. Don't forget to grab the free course, The Online Asset Playbook, buildassetsonline.com/playbook. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And if you're on iTunes or another platform, leave us a review and subscribe to us there. And we'll see you in the next video.